Hello everyone, hello. Okay, let's see if my mic is working. It should be. Yeah, nice, okay. Oh, and the lag also is not too bad, amazing. Okay, I should be all settled. Hello, Goose. And I think, yeah, Miraculous, hello. Hello, guys. Oh, yes. Music. That's what I was missing. Fighting for a second there with the stream elements. It wasn't showing me the chat, the multi-chat on OBS, but now it's working. Why did my music stop? Everything is falling down. Why? Okay. Tuesday once more. Yeah. How was your Tuesday so far? So good. What have I done this morning? I was mainly organizing this week and the next because I'm going on holiday on Friday next week. So I was trying to like organize all the things that I want to do and that I had to do, and trying to figure out when I need to do everything in the next couple of weeks. Also, I was writing some ideas down for the Tribe of Stone, and in fact, by doing that, I had a couple of ideas of other drawings that I want to do for characters from this tribe, and I hope that will also help me to start writing the script for the lore video for the Tribe of Stone. Hello, Arcade! Oh, yeah! New color member badge! Wow! It's been 6 months! Wow, time isn't real, I know, right? Oh, I love that color. You know, when I did those, it was like so long ago that I don't remember, so now it's a surprise every time like a new badge changes. Yeah, but thank you so much for the support for like 6 months. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Do-do. Okay, I should be ready to go, but I just want to enjoy a little bit of this coffee before I start. And actually, today I think I want to keep working on the colors for these guys over here, and then I would love to start the sketch for an idea that I had while writing some elements for the lore of the Tribe of Stone. Oh, and also I have something to show you guys that I did yesterday. But first, let me drink some of this coffee. Six months of monetary support, 12 months of streams, I bet, for me, I mean. Oh, yes. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, like, it was in like March last year, then I started streaming, I think. Because I think it was May when I published the first video on YouTube about Druwides, but it was, I think, at end of March when I started the streaming. So it's like a year and a half, more or less. Yeah. Wow. How you doing? I'm struggling with the painting at the moment because I'm trying to get good at some really complex skill every week, like some weirdo. I think that's a good strategy though. I like that. I still have the purple one. How much time is the purple one? Let me check. I don't remember, as I said. I'm curious to check. I don't remember, because I remember that the badges for the membership basically where do I find it? Settings? No. Huh? No. The badges, at the beginning they change, like you know, you have one at the beginning, then after I think it's like every month, but when you reach a certain point, then the time increases between one budget change and the other. So I don't remember when it is that it starts changing. Where is what I'm looking for? Not these. Oh, maybe no. Trying to change it in I'm trying to find it in the YouTube studio. I never. Oh, here. Yes. Memberships? Badges? Oh, there you go. Okay. So you have the green one as a new member, and you have the pink one after 1 month, purple after 2, and when you reach 6 months is the teal color that now Arcade has. And then is every year it changes. And for the like 1 year I have 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and I can now also put it for 5 until 10 years. I think that the beginning was just the ones that I did. I need to figure out something special for like 5 years plus. But yeah, so the teal one is the one after purple, and it's like 6 months. And after that, you have to wait another 6 months of support to unlock the next one. But again, thank you so much to you guys for the support. It really means a lot, and I hope actually to do a few more things in the future for members. Like, I know that I can make some extra videos. There's some people that do some like exclusive live streams for members. But I have to delve into what other people do as like extra things for members. Five years plus is a dinner party that seems so long. Absolutely no. 5 years is like, oh, okay. Yeah, let's meet. Let's just have a vacation, like a couple days vacation somewhere. Oh wow. We'd miss the non-members in stream chat. Yeah, exactly, because I can also like turn the chat into like a members only, but I don't know, I don't want to do that. I would love for like to do something extra for members as like a thank you. But like, I love the live streams. I love the fact that sometimes, you know, we have also new people joining, and I don't want that to feel like closed. Like the membership is a way for people to support, which, by the way, like even just being here and watching the videos, leaving likes, that all helps so much. But yeah, I would love for like to make something extra, something that is not like making the live streams exclusive or something like that. When we get the 4-year one, there will be multiple art books and the game published on Steam, or probably a TTRPG. Oh wow, something like that. Someone will drafting the first novel as well. Oh my god. Okay guys, see you here in 4 years, and let's see if that really happened. Oh, that will be so good. Everyone remember to like, or I will make your hot beverage eternally so hot it's uncomfortable to drink. I'm gonna like my own stream before this coffee turns scorching hot. Okay, that was the last sip of my coffee. I have to admit I did it a little bit earlier today. I needed the coffee. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that I want to work on the colors for this lovely family. Then I have an idea. I want to do an even bigger mountain goat, because I want to draw something that I already had in mind, and I had a note on my notebook that I use for Druwides ideas, and I want to actually draw a few of the yeah, let's call them like soldiers. They are like soldiers slash scouts that travel throughout the mountain region, and they actually use massive goats to move around. And while I was writing between yesterday and today, I had this idea in mind of like this massive goat with this like this person completely like in full armor on top of it, like riding the goat. Oh, and I don't know, I really love that. So I would love to draw something like that. Hello, Hungry! Welcome. But yeah, the thing that I actually worked on yesterday that I wanted to show you is something that was on my favorites to-do list for like forever. And still, of course, it's a work in progress, because I still need to find a few of the names. If I do like this, do you see it? Maybe you don't see it completely. Wait, I think I'm going to do it like these. This way you should see it a little bit better. Sunglasses still there, I see. Absolutely. They have their own separate layer. I will never get rid of the sunglasses. But yeah, yesterday I finally sit down and defined the borders between the different realms in the continent, and I've added some writing. As you can see, some of the realms don't have names yet, so they're just like I just decided that their shape and their territory, and the only ones that they have the name are the 3 main realms, the ones where the 3 main tribes live. But yeah, we can finally see it. I also want to make it like even more clear, do a layer on top of these with like semi-transparent color for each realm, like when you see like those maps where you don't really see the geographical information of the landscape, but you just see like a flat space with the names of cities and things like that. But yeah, I'm very happy that I took the time to do this, and then, you know, these are all text layers on Photoshop that I can easily come back to and just modify whenever I decide names. These two realms are the ones that are at war right now, and this one in this area is basically, this realm is trying to I think, not that it's trying to stop the war, but is probably suffering from the instability in this part of the world. And this is the swamp area, which is part of the realm of Saladan, but is probably like such an uncharted territory that it's almost by itself. Map alert! And yeah, I have some ideas for this realm over here. They're still like very vague. But yeah, I am so happy that I did this, because now looking at it, I'm trying to, like, before it was very, very, very abstract. Like, oh, it's a place with the towns and cities and small villages. But now looking at these, I am starting to think in a more like practical way, meaning I see these spaces, so I try to imagine like this realm, the people that live there, what happens there, and same for like every place. Also, like I see these, okay, this is a big city, it has the mountains, it has this kind of like a fjord like opening, probably these parts are really like contended and really like protected, because if someone like closes this passage, of course, like all transport to this big city is compromised. So, you know, all those things that help you define a lot of the aspects of the world building. And given that this realm is unstable right now, I can see, you know, this is where I was thinking about those the idea of the druid pirates. They are probably like settled around here, and I think also like human pirates will probably use the instability in this part of the continent to probably like ravage this coastline. But yeah, so much fun. I am so happy that that I did this. It makes it a little bit more fun, and it makes it easier. Also, like poor realm of Saladan, like a good chunk of it is just empty. Probably I was thinking there's probably some kind of a volcanic activity, or maybe it's something magical that is actually like almost poisoning the land. Who knows? We will need to explore this a little bit more. The Saladan swamp. Oh my god, this is all like candy to me. Oh, it's a really interesting map. I have to admit, I really like it, and I cannot wait to explore more places. The map reminds me how I haven't decided how the relevant part of my world will look like. I mean, it's something that you can always do, and sometimes you do it as like a first thing, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's something that comes after. I also like read fantasy books where a map was never drawn. They don't give you a map, so you kind of like imagine it how you want from the descriptions. So yeah, it's not like always needed, but at least for me, it's super useful to have. a full hour long Druides geopolitical and geography lecture video when I need I need like a projector and like project the map on a wall, and I need to like record myself with like a, you know, those pointy sticks. Oh, the ones with the little hand, the pointing hand at the end, and just like do an actual lesson. That will be so fun. Or, you know, for a video actually, using a green screen and just putting myself or just my mini-me pointing at stuff. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm going to use it. Now that I have this, I just need to decide the names of these 1, 2, 3, 4 realms, which they don't really need to be called a realm. They could be something else. But yeah, that could be an idea for the video. Kind of want it to be both an island and a continent, like it's inspired by Irish stories as well as some Asian coastal regions, so it has to be an island. Yeah, absolutely. But also it should be endless wilderness and forest wetlands, so continent. Well, you could do like what I did. Do like a massive island. Maybe you can have an area of the like the massive land where it's all like fragmented into smaller islands, but then you have the rest of the continent being like a huge landmass. So maybe you can have a little bit of both. Oh, how about do you want drop a Druides lore doc on Discord with the map and everything? Yeah, I have been working on it for so long. I also like already created the channel for the lore on the Discord server, and I haven't like sit down to actually populate that channel with all the stuff. The children, we yearn for the lore Bible. Oh my god, yes. Because, you know, I was thinking of, as I said, of creating a channel, but I don't know if maybe there's a better way. Like, I'm thinking about what Monster Garden did with his codex. I don't remember what he used. Maybe it was Figma? Something like that. So it was online and people could just, you know, access it as viewers. And it was really nice because he will update it on his end, and people will be able to just go and see new stuff in there. So maybe, because I'm afraid that if I put everything on a channel, it becomes a little bit tricky to navigate. But yeah, definitely I would love to put everything down in writing. You know, the things that are considered canon for now. So the stuff that ended up being in the videos, and it will be really nice to divide it by topic, by faction. There will be a geology homework and a test that Alba has to grade with a red Photoshop brush. Oh wow. Another way of isolating what is big deserts. Yeah, Rome never conquered African inland because the equator is a wall of fire. Absolutely. And if you think about it, also like Australia, like all the cities are on the coast, and like almost nobody lives on the inland, and there's a lot of desert there, and of course like dangerous animals, and not a lot of probably like resources, especially not for western like cities. So they all live on the coast, and they are like so far away from each other. But yeah, the lore, the Druides lore Bible, definitely is something that I would love to do. As I said, I would love it for it to be something online, and on Discord I can have the link and maybe like a few more comments, and it can be a place where like people ask questions or they leave comments. I need to like find a way to organize it really well, to make it like easy for me to update and easy for you to navigate. Okay, so now it's time to give some natural colors. As much as I love these purple and these hot pink, yeah, it's time to give them some proper colors. Let's see here. I need my usual color dynamic. Oh, they're trying to green Australia. Did you see? No, I haven't. Whoa. They're trying to green pretty much most of the world's desert with different levels of success. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Don't know if it's a splendid idea. Aha, there you go. I need my goat color. I need to buy some nibs for my pen, my Wacom pen, because the only one that I have left is this one that is one of those felt tips. And on these Cintiq, I don't know, I don't really like the sensation. It has too much grip, so I feel that I have to like push harder. I don't like it, but I've used all the ones that I had. They are all consumed. I hope they still make them for this model. I hope they didn't like stop just because they don't maybe like sell these anymore. They're making food forest in the Sahel region to make a green belt against the encroaching Sahara Desert. Wow. That must be such an interesting project to work on. But yeah, you know, I'm always like not scared, but I always have thoughts about trying to change something like a desert and make it into like a basically a different biome. Probably it's because I don't know a lot about it, so yeah, I don't feel that my opinion is very like valid in any way. I would need more information. That goat is majestic. Oh, yeah. Oh, we actually need a name for these goats. It's basically they're like a family goat. What could the name be? Bah! Bah, the goat. Honestly, very fitting. Barbara. Barbara the goat. Barbs. Barbara is actually really nice. Barbara the goat. And it, of course, it's spelled like Barbara, of course, with an H, but the H is silent. Actually, let me write that down. We have to remember. Barbara. There you go. The goat. Depends on if they let the kids name the goat, probably. You know what? I think in this situation it will be the kids giving the goat a name, and the parents, they don't really want to give the goat a name because you never know when the goat might, perish in one of the travels, or be maybe like starting to be a little bit old, so they will use it for food, but the kids don't understand that yet. So yeah, it's Barbara the goat. Oh no, goats actually say ma. Ba is sheep. I've been immortalized here. So it should be Marmara. Well, the fact that the kids gave the goat a name, maybe, you know, the kids make mistakes. They're kids. So Barbarossa once said, happy mistakes. Exactly. Also, wasn't it meh? Bah, meh. They kind of like very similar. I'm trying to think, because of course, like in different languages, sometimes you have different sounds for the animals. So I'm trying to think, like in Italian, the sheep, it will be like a bear, something like this, and the goat, I don't know. It's the frog debate again. No. Also, you never know. Like this variety of goat maybe has a call very similar to one of the. There's like more commonly heard from sheeps. Sheep. Sheep is this? Sheep. One sheep, two sheep. Sheep is this. What's going on here? My brain is melting. Oh, hello, Peanut Gorilla. I look away for 1 minute and someone steals their cool shades. You're so right. Must give them back. Thank you for noticing. Whew. Ribbit, ter, kokak. What does the frog say in Italian? I think it's more like a crack, something like that. Could be? I don't remember. I need to procure myself one of those like children books with all the sounds. Like the dog says bow, 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 and the cat says meow, meow, meow. But in English, like a dog, what is it? Like woof? I have no idea. From the heat, the heat. Okay. Oh, yes. It also needs that like a lovely shade of like gray blue. Oh yeah, woof or bark. Yeah, bark, bark, bark. Okay. Bow, bow, arf, arf. Oh, but what does the fox say? Well, I don't know what the fox says, but when I hear them screaming like small children that are being like torn to pieces outside, it's very scary. Like they're actually pretty loud. And by the way, hello Kitty Animation. Hello, welcome. The fox says bah. Bah. Yeah, they always say like they sometimes they sound like small hyenas. Also, you will maybe you never heard it, but squirrels are so loud, and they make like a terrifying sound. Sometimes we have like a couple of squirrels in one of the trees of one of our neighbors, and they always go to a nearby garden because they leave some food for them, and they always like come and go on our fence, and it's so nice to see them. But sometimes they stop and they start screaming. It's yeah, it's strange because it seems like a sound that a bird will make, not a squirrel. Reading 2 pages of the animal book and proclaiming every animal says bah. Yeah, like a crossing out all the pages in the book and just changing everything to bah. Foxes be screeching like birds. Yeah, they can be frightening. They are so cute. Oh, with their like fluffy tails. Again, at night, if I'm like in the living room, I can see them on our fence, and sometimes they scare me because I will like suddenly see these like huge fox on the top of our fence, and I'm like, what are you doing there? Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, squirrels do that to warn other squirrels that a big scary predator is nearby. The big scary predator may be you. Oh, yeah, that might be it. That might be it, because you know when they kind of like look at you with like the side eye, and yeah, it might be that they spotted me and they are a little bit scared. Bipedalism is freaky. Honestly, yeah. Okay, since I actually really like the ideas that came out during the last, I think it was the last live stream, or between that and the one before, and it was about the tribe of stone being basically like makers of fabrics, of cloth, and also like experts in dyeing fabrics. So they will have a very peculiar and very like strong colors in their clothing, which ties really well with the aesthetic that I was looking for, because I had in mind, you know, their cities are partially carved into the stone, and they live in like a rocky and snowy mountains. So I really wanted something to go in contrast with that, and I always wanted to add a little bit of color, and I think the clothing is the perfect way. Also, they will have a lot of pieces of cloth hanging from roofs and to decorate the city, and there will be like an array of different colors showing. I really like that. I think it's really fitting. Kids and go to giving lesbian flag at the moment, slay. Oh, so nice. These are like such nice colors. When I hear an update about my world, absolutely, Goose. Yes, please share. Finish a whole nother book. So now I got 2 books once again. Time to get new idea fever. Whoa. That's amazing. Wow, 2 books. Wow. I wrote and sketched in a solid 150-page sketchbook. I would love to see that sketchbook. Like, you know, flip through it. Oh, I love that. It is fantastic. You did so much work, Goose. Amazing. Don't go full Sanderson, Goose. You'll never come back. Only time will tell. Or please do go full Sanderson. Another thing that I wanted to add is some kind of like rope around the goat's neck, but very loose, and it's almost is there basically just to hold a few more like a cloth decoration and a few maybe like how is it called? Like a bell, something to make a sound, something like that. I'm just gonna sketch it really quickly. I'm gonna do the shape right now. And I'm going to actually, yeah, there you go. I'm gonna put it on top of the line art so we can see it a little bit better. Maybe one day, this is just a hobby anyways. Life and myself first, of course. We are all the goat, literally. Can there be a bell? Yes, exactly. I wanted like a, something that that chimes while the goat moves. So, I would love for my goat to have some kind of bell just to hear the goat coming. I just realized there's just 5 likes. Everyone do your part and like the stream. But yeah, leave a like. Leave a like, leave a like. The decorations that you see on some Tibetan yak and cows are always neat. Absolutely, yes. Actually, my references. Just, oh, there you go. I have some mountain goats here, but I remember when I was working on another animal, I had some of those yak, and they had such like colorful decorations. It was amazing. So I'm new here, more or less. What is the backstory for this goat and friends? So basically here I have been working on some characters for this particular tribe of druids for my project. And so far I have basically 3 main tribes, and they are the tribe of the roots, the tribe of the feathers, and the tribe of stone. And this time I'm working on the tribe of stone. I have been working on some of the environments as well, trying to understand what the landscape where they live looks like. And I did some initial sketches of the people. I knew I wanted them to, as I said, be colorful. I wanted them to be dressed in many layers, often very, very covered, especially during the colder months of the year. And these are like my references of inspiration. And after I did these sketches over here, and also I did a few portraits here, just to, trying to understand who these people are and what in general they look like, I I needed to sketch a few of these people doing like daily tasks. And what do they do like on like a very common day? So one of those drawings were these farmers that have goats, and they probably like have herds of them. And it was also like an occasion for me to design this type of mountain goat that is bigger than like a normal mountain goat. And this animal is present in this area of the continent. And so basically from here I wanted to show one of these farmers bringing some produce to sell to in the market of one of the cities. And again, since I wanted to show like daily life, I thought that showing him with his kids, bringing them to the market, probably also like to show them parts of his work life and to give him a hand. It was a very nice scene, and of course they will use a goat for transportation. Probably this is the the trip to go to the market, and then when they have to return, maybe like the small kid will be on the goat, but the older kid will have to walk. Probably like bring a small backpack or a small satchel, and the rest of the goods will be placed on the goat's back. And yeah, here I have some of the Druids, and this is probably like a merchant or someone representative of the let's call it like a government, even though it's like it's basically a monarchy, but there's like a representatives for the different provinces of this realm. So this could be one of them. This could be one of the most important druids. And yeah, this was an experiment to see if I could basically be inspired by this image over here and do my own version. So yeah, basically I'm doing that. I'm creating as much art as possible for this tribe, because I will soon be working on a lore video about them. So I need the visuals while I'm doing the voiceover and telling the story. And as I said, I really love doing these daily life scenes. I think they're so important, and they really show like how the people live. The one with his tongue sticking out is so cute. I know, right? Like that wasn't like really a useful reference in any way, but maybe for the horns and the shape of the face. But so cute. Also, like I love this one. This one is like, huh? What? I love all of these. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, don't mind me as I binge all your content after this stream ends. Thank you so much, Peanut. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you will like the lore videos. I have a bunch there on my channel. There's so much to explore in this world. I made it like very, very massive on purpose, because that gives me the opportunity to, as you can see here, do like some like a mountain people, and then I have desert people. I will have like a tribe that lives in a swamp. It's so fun. I think it makes everything more like engaging for me, so I can change from one thing to the other. The concept artist studio vlogs are a good binge. I just watched through them all. Oh, thank you, Arcade. I'm having fun doing those, actually. I said it many times, but it actually, like, it's true. Like, they help me a lot with the keeping myself accountable and seeing like what I'm able to do in how much time. And that's really, really helpful when you're trying to the word. When you're trying to basically like schedule your day and put down like the things that you want to do, it helps in like knowing how much time you will need to do each task. And also it's like a good practice for me, so I can use more the editing software, DaVinci, because before, you know, the lore videos, they take a lot of work and they take time. So the vlogs are great in so many ways. They keep the channel alive. There's one new one every week. And yeah, I can practice editing on those. Actually, I'm recording the vlog for this week, and I think I'm going to record maybe like a very short one for next week, and then there will be at least 1 week where I won't have a vlog out because I am actually going on holiday. So that is for a good reason. And I think every time, you know, it's really beneficial to take a break, especially from like creative stuff, because when you come back, usually you feel very refreshed and you feel like you want to start doing stuff again. It's almost like a reset. Hello, Idra. Hello, welcome. Oh, I'm just taking off my shirt. I had like one of those oversized shirts over my t-shirt because it was actually a little bit chilly earlier, and it's really, really nice. Finally. But now it's getting a little bit hot with the Cintiq and my laptop blasting some hot air. Yeah, we might even have, and I don't want to jinx it, but we might even have some rain in the coming days. I know, it's amazing. I cannot wait. Tribe with sunglasses. Yep. Exactly. Actually, like the goat looks really cool with the sunglasses. Oh. hard day in snow, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Like the light that reflects on the snow is very dangerous for your eyesight. So I don't even remember why. Oh, I gave them the sunglasses because I think I couldn't really draw the faces of the kids, and then it escalated into like, okay, everyone has the sunglasses aside from the father here. He doesn't have sunglasses. Goat with full beard. England finally got rain the second I left. Whoa! Oh my god, explosion of emotes. Oh, Stigman, thank you for following me on Twitch. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, here, like I live in England. I live in the UK, and yeah, especially in England, and we are in like a full drought. So I cannot wait for some rain because every plant, everything is dead. So I'm here for you. Thank you, Stickman. Really appreciate that. Emote party, woohoo! Have you tried snow glasses on them? No, I haven't, because actually, like, these people over here, they're not meant to, at least at this point where we imagine that we are just taking a photographs of them. They're not traveling to the city in a moment where there's snow. It's probably actually one of the hottest moments of the year, and they also probably live in a part of the mountains where they don't have like constant constant snow or anything like that. But snow glasses is a great idea for the people who live in the high peaks, and yeah, absolutely. They will also probably be dressed very similar to this guy with a lot of furs, and the snow glasses will be perfect. Oh, I love that. I see that this tribe uses a lot of baggy wool product. Maybe they could have a facial wear for snow made from goat wool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can totally imagine that. Yeah, in fact, I'm missing a couple, maybe like of concepts of the people that actually navigate the parts where there's the highest peaks and the I don't know how it's called in English, but where the snow never melts, and it's always icy and snowy, and that could be a great idea for them actually. We actually need some of these pink. I think it will look good. Like it's part of the hat and it's tied up as its front piece maybe, and when you untie it, it will fall onto their face. Oh yeah, has a little hose for the eyes, kind of. I'm just brainstorming. I love that though. God also looks like wearing a baggy shorts. um, no, it matches a lot with the people. Yeah. It looks like the goat is wearing one of those like you know the balloon shorts. Very like a Renaissance like. Okay, I think this does the job. I'm going to add a few random like streaks of fur. Yeah, there you go. Nice, okay. Now let's go back to giving some color to the children. I'm going to probably keep it quite neutral, at least now that I'm doing the very basic colors, just to divide the areas, and then I'll come back and do the maybe add more colorful parts. This neighbor is so loud. Its big chain also reminds me of Renaissance portraits. Amazing. Now I'm imagining like a, you know, like a royal portrait, but it's a goat. Oh, that could be an idea. Maybe there's like like someone in the tribe. Maybe there's a famous place in the realm where they like tend to the goats, and they how do you say that? Sorry, I need to I don't know why today I'm not able to speak English. A breeder, there you go. Maybe there's like a famous breeder of goats, and maybe this person has like a collection of portraits that they made it for like the most beautiful goats ever. And I can imagine like this house full of like goat portraits. Oh, meow. Someone's here. Okay, I want to give them very like red cheeks, because even if it's a warm season, it's still kind of cold. Imagine a golden frame, a triple chin front goat portrait with a blank look in their eyes. Yeah, exactly. The same look as the like sheep and the pigs in Minecraft. Oh yes, that would be great. Like, literally just this. Oh, I love that. Okay, this actually is like a... Oh, that would be so nice as a sort of like Easter egg. Imagine like a nice illustration of the interior of a house of the tribe of stone, and you can kind of see like a strange portrait of a goat in one corner. Like, what's going on there? Okay, this is one of those things that I actually need to write down, because my goal for this project is to make an art book, but as you guys know, I would love to make a video game, and you can put like Easter eggs like this in an art book, no problem, but imagine it in a video game. It will be amazing. There you go. Yeah, when you guys have these like great ideas during the streams, I always have to write them down. Eyes look in both directions. Yeah, that's the best part. I love to see that in a video game. Yeah. I always like when the developers like hide some like things. It could be like clues, or maybe like something that has nothing to do with the general story of the game, and it's just like fun stuff. I never thought it was this was an idea. Absolutely, like the one about like having something that is attached to their head to cover their heads. I love that too. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, everything is a cool idea, and you never know when like something cool can come out, even from like just joking about a guy having portraits of a goat. We see her eyes now. Yeah, in fact, I might need to remove their glasses, because I need to I need to give them some color. And this poor guy, he just wants to sleep, be in his bed. He doesn't care about the market. Like, please, can I just go home? uh, I'm a product designer. I always tend to think about the functionality, like making it versatile. That makes a lot of sense. That's so nice. Well, I hate these sometimes. I often remind myself that not everything has to be versatile. You know, I said it like many times. I tend to like have a very very like analytical approach, very like rooted into like a, for example, for this project it was very like at the beginning very historic and too tied to the books that I was reading about like Celtic culture, and it took me some time to learn to just you know, have fun with the project. You love fantasy, so yes, it's useful to have some rules in the world building, but also like breaking them. It's fun, and put like magic and experiment with that and try to go further, both with the ideas and the shapes, the colors. So I can kind of like understand. It's a different thing, but it's still like a very, very practical approach and very like maybe too controlled. But it can be useful. Like from that, if you are able to then break it a little bit, like start from that approach and then break it, it could be useful. Could be actually a very good place to start instead of maybe like more a more chaotic process. Not everything, every stroke, every part has to make sense. I think it's kind of a perfectionist. Yeah, exactly. We need to fill out the box sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Also, there's that thing for like you maybe like I see it in other world builders too, like trying to explain everything all the time, and sometimes it's like the answer is I like that, and I wanted to be in my project. Of course, if someone like ask for an explanation, I can come up with one, but sometimes the things that I add is simply because I like them, and then I can justify them and bend them to fit my project after. But yeah, I'm very visual. I'm a very visual person, so first it comes the visual aspect. Well, I start that when I first start a sketchbook. I fill the first page with random things. Love that. Yes. Oh, that's a great technique. I was actually checking out one of my sketchbooks earlier because I was looking for one that I know that I started it, but I never finished it, and I want to, since it's small, I wanted to bring that one on vacation with me, and I want it to be my next sketchbook so I can complete the. I think it's a little bit less than half of the pages left. And I've done the same. Like the first pages is stickers and the random stuff that I've attached. Also on some pages there's just one tiny drawing, and the rest is just stuff that I found, and I just glue glue those on the pages, and that's it. I think I'm going to try maybe some green, like dark green. Oh, what about maybe like a more blue green? Well, I can still do that in my preciously expensive sketchbook. I still tend to be in the box. I should just dig it. Oh, yeah. I have a box of colored pencils. I think they're from Carandash, and they are the Luminance. I bought like the big box with the, I don't even remember how many colors there are, and I bought them as like a present for myself after I got my first job as a concept artist. And I've used them like just a handful of times because they're so perfect, and they smell so nice, and I don't want to I don't want to like see them slowly go. Especially with like colored pencils, you kind of like, you use them, so you have to sharpen them, and they start to become smaller and smaller. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, in the sketchbook that I was speaking about, I did a couple of pieces with those pencils, and they work so great on that paper. So I will probably use them more in the future as soon as I finish my current sketchbook, which has very, very thin paper, so it's more adapted to like writing or sketching with just a pencil. But yeah, on that one I will I promise I will use the color pencils a little bit more. My childhood's favorite scent, Carandash. Yeah, I used to use them all the time. I remember I think it was my grandpa that used to draw for like fun, and he also loved those. And we both had a set of like 12 colors. It was so nice. And I remember like using the Carandash, the very basic basic ones that they had. I don't know if they have a name. And the Luminance ones are the more like high end, because they are light fast, so they're very resistant to UV light. So you can actually like do professional work with those, and where you have to sell the original, and you have to be sure that it will last between that and probably like putting some kind of film over it and the glass, and they are set to like last for between 100 and 150 years or something like that. But they are so buttery and they're so nice and they smell so good. Also, this girl looks very happily while the kiddo has doubts about his journey, I guess. Yeah, I think she's very like, yeah, she's very happy about the going to the market, probably very excited to see what they sell in the market. And the kid, the small kid, just wants to be in bed, honestly. They probably had to wake up super early to reach the town, so he's just like over it. He's just like, oh my god, this is the worst. I love your sketches, by the way, they look very clean. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. So many colors here, so many different dyes, yeah. I still want to keep them kind of like, you know, natural looking. But we have a good variety. I'm debating on leaving her scarf pink. Maybe I will mix it with some other color. With a little bit of this green. Give her some sort of pattern. Okay, I might come back to them if I want to add some more variation, maybe change a few of the colors, but right now I would really love to give some colors to this guy too. Well, in my childhood, I only used only oil pastels, the Geneva basic one with the blue mountain on it. Yes, yeah. I never forget that picture. It was the most expensive paint that I owned by that time. Absolutely, yeah. For me, it was the same. Actually, yeah, it's the same. Let me check. Yep. The mountain, is the Prismalo Aquarelle. Yeah, is the colors that you could use some water to actually activate them. Ah, they smell so good. And yeah, it's the tin box here with the colored pencils. Oh. So this tin is like very resistant. This thing has, I don't know how many years it has. At least 2 decades, and it's still like in great condition with the mountain and the small like houses, and the blue sky, and the red flowers. Yeah, it was tin. It was the Lux. Yeah. Can you hear this? Yes. This is the sound of art, like wellness. This is amazing. I love this. Yeah, this is true wealth. The colored pencils in a tin. Ah. now there's the aroma of the colored pencils, which I think mainly is the wood, but it's also like mixed with the resin, like the natural resin that they use for the pigment. Ah, so nice. I remember our teacher bring us black paper, and I remember be shocking how can I paint on a black paper, and just made a night scene with stars. I remember I was amazed. Oh yeah, when like the especially like the crayons, when they have a lot of pigment. Oh, the payoff is amazing. I also like remember the like all the metallic colored pencils, like, and discover that there were metallic colors. I was like, oh my god. As a kid, like trying to, because those you could really see them on like a darker paper. On white paper, yeah, they were cool, but on the black paper or like darker colors, they were so nice, so metallic. Good old memories. Metallic crayons, yeah, exactly. It's like me a few years ago when I discovered like metallic watercolors, and I was like, what? And I had to grab a few colors, and they are amazing, especially like to add those like final details to a painting. Amazing. My brain unlocking new memories. Wow. Never tried a metallic watercolor. It sounds very interesting to me now. Yes, it is. It is. There's some watercolors, they're like metallic, but they just leave a little bit of like a almost like a glittery more than metallic. But there are others where the pigment really mixes well when you activate it with water, and it's like super opaque and super metallic. I have one where I think a few of the colors are very pigmented and others are a little bit meh. But the ones that mostly interest me are the gold and the silver, and those ones are great. It's more like there's a rose gold, there's like a silver with a little bit of a green tint, and those ones are, I think they are good for layering, while the others you can use them by themselves because they are very pigmented. Metallic colors are still beyond me. I remember having one silver coloring pencil that had a shine, and I still think that's the only one ever. Yep. I was writing on my head title with that exact silver pen. Yeah. Yeah. I also like remember being obsessed with the pens. How, I think they're called Jelly Roll. Are they from the Sakura Jelly Roll? Yes. I was obsessed with these. They had all the like glittery pens, and I was always using them for the titles in like my homework. And I remember, I think some of the teachers like called us off because we were all using them, and they said us to just stop because they will like take such a long time to dry because they're gel pens, so they're very heavy and the flow of ink is very heavy. So there was like a glittery ink everywhere in the homework. Is these ones over here. I used to use these ones all the time, and I had a couple of these and they lasted me for probably 10 years or more. They're amazing. They last for a very long time, at least when I bought them back then. But you also have the cartridge. But yeah, I love these. I've never bought them again. And I should buy a couple of colors just for fun. They also have the metallic ones. Oh, stationery. Oh no, stationery. I'm more interested in painting metal, not painting with them. Also, the first time I discovered charcoal pencils, it was very messy. Very messy. Absolutely. So messy that you keep like finding pieces of the charcoal, like at least I kept finding them under my nails, and from time to time you will have just like a black smudge and you're like, what is this? Oh yeah, I'm full of charcoal. Oh, transparent post-its was an error for me. You know what? I want to grab some. I will need them so bad because my current planner is very small, and actually next year I'm going to buy a bigger one, and I use the post-it notes, but I don't like the fact that they cover what's underneath because the planner is so small. It's like an A6 planner, so if I put a post-it, it will cover like 3 days of the week, and I don't like that. So I might need some transparent post-its very, very soon. Gel pens are fun to write with because your palm is gonna be inky after a while. Yes, yeah. I don't know if it happens to anyone else. Absolutely. I will find the exact same like words I was writing printed on my skin, of course, like reversed. But yeah. Also, like when maybe you start writing and the pen has been extending with the point down, like in a, maybe in a glass or like a mug, wherever you put your pens, and it leaves that like blob of ink, and that becomes messy very, very soon. But what if you're left-handed? Oof. Yeah, I think if I were left-handed, I wouldn't use gel pens, or at least I would use the new ones that we have now. There's a few brands that do gel pens that have an ink that dries really, really fast. But still, if it leaves those like blobs of ink, it's still a dangerous game. Oh, I generally can't use most fountain pens since I'm left-handed. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've ever tried a fountain pen. I know that between like the people that follow a lot of like stationery channels and brands and people that are obsessed with journals, they are all like all crazy about fountain pens, and I don't think I've ever tried one, and at least for now, they don't really appeal to me. I prefer like a very normal pen, being like a gel, felt tip, or just a ballpoint pen. I don't know why, but fountain pens seems I associate it with a messy something, like a ink everywhere, a pan exploding. I don't know. I've never used a fountain pen. Yeah, me neither, Hungry. I don't know. I would love to go to a stationery shop. There's a few nearby that let you try the pens, and I'm gonna try it because I want to know what all the rave is about. What about hitting elbow to elbow with a left-handed desk mate? Yep. Yeah, that happened to me. In fact, I remember that we always like had I'm like someone that actually writes a little bit tilted. Like I don't stay like super straight while writing. I feel more comfortable if I'm tilting maybe the whatever I'm drawing on a little bit towards my left. So by doing that, and the maybe like the other person does it as well to write on the other side, was always like, yeah, bashing elbows. But you know, it a balance has to be found in there, like the right angle and rotation, so no one like hurts anyone. I personally prefer fine liners. Yeah, I just thought they look cool, so I picked one up. Yes, absolutely. They're very, very clean. Like if you like a clean look for your writing or your drawing, because I mean, fine liners are great for drawing as well. Those are so nice, very elegant. We had to use them in school. I didn't get it what the advantage was. Yeah, I don't know. I have a friend that actually said to me the same thing, that in school that actually they had them learn how to properly use a fountain pen and how to write. They've learned since since they were kids with a fountain pen. No, I've never tried one, not even as a kid. It was something like when I was growing up, it was something for like old people. Like a fountain pen is something for like rich old people. It's not for anyone. Using a traditional fountain pen with an inkwell is really fun. I use them for the final line art for my watercolors. Oh, wow. Yeah, because I see a lot of people collecting many different inks, and there's some inks that have such a nice colors. Even like there's some inks that have that effect where it almost looks like it's two different colors. So I can see the appeal in that. But as I said, I've never tried one. So I would love to try it in a shop without, like, you know, committing to buy one. Next time I'm in the town center, I am going to... There's a shop that I have in mind that I know that has a lot of stationery and a lot of good, expensive stationery, but all the things that are a little bit cheaper, and they let you try all the pens. And they also have, for each of the notebooks and journals that they sell, they have one sample open, which is amazing, so you can actually see it and feel the paper, because sometimes shops don't do that and you're buying like almost blindfolded, and I need to see the journal that I'm committing for like a whole year. I need to feel the paper. Sorry, I'm very passionate about stationery. I'm very passionate about like stationery and art supplies. I'm very, very interested in that world. So I get very heated. Okay. Inks and nibs are quite a world. Yeah, I think nibs are very, very authentic invention and fun to experiment. Oh, no, you're influencing me. Oh no. Okay, I need to be very good. As I said, I'm going to try it in the shop, and then if I like it, it's going to be a problem. Okay? It's going to be a problem for everyone here. Yeah, my channel will become like a fountain pen, nib and ink review channel. Okay, I really like these guys. I think I'm going to add a pattern on the jacket or the feather here. And I don't know, I like it. I like this idea. Maybe like something really floral. Or maybe like a abstract slash floral pattern, something like this. I mean, they are masters of fabric making, so I can also imagine them using magic, so they can obtain patterns that wouldn't be possible with just human technology. So why not? And after I'm done with this, I'm going to take a very quick break so I can feed my cat and especially stretch a little bit, grab some more water. Don't think I will have a snack today. I actually ate quite a lot at lunch. I was very, very hungry. So I'm fine, but definitely a stretch is needed. Also, you can draw both in 0.1 and 0.5 in one nib, which is very... it's quite versatile. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, no. I'm gonna shush now. I talk too much about stationery. Sorry, no. I love stationery, and I have no one to talk with it, to talk about it with. you know what I mean. And sometimes I annoy my partner, and I'm like going crazy, like, oh, you know, this new journal has this and that, and he's like, oh, very interesting, yeah, sure, and I'm like, look at these stickers, look at this foldable ruler, and he's just basically like patting me on the head, saying like, yeah, sure, yeah, absolutely. By the way, my idea for the title screen of the game is like that. It'll look like you're in a rustic cabin sitting on a desk, nice, and there's a stack of books and you can look outside the window. The books are the saver files, nice, very nice detail, and you can choose between them, and through the window you can see the last location you visited in the game. Amazing, I love that idea. I love it so much. Yeah. I love when the title screen is sort of like interactive, instead of being just your usual, like just a scene with a menu and that's it. Oh, there you go. Oh, no. Aha. Are they magical tribe? That is also, yes, they are. Normal fabrics are already so fun. Imagine magic fabric, yeah. Yeah, probably they can also like infuse some properties into the fabric, maybe like some more protection against the cold, I imagine, or against any other thing. Yeah, so many possibilities. All right, that's all from me. Now that I've sufficiently influenced you and the chat with stationery products, I can head out. My job is done. And now everyone is going to like buy fountain pens, and we are going to be all broke. Oh, but happy with our fountain pens. I can imagine fabric so smooth, a blade slip right past instead of penetrating, yeah. Oh, they could weave fabric finely enough to make paper, can they? Oh, probably yes. Oh, yeah, my cat loves that idea, so why not? Okay, I'm gonna take a very quick break and feed my cat, because as you can hear, she's very, very angry and hungry, and then I'll be back. Oh, they could make a water purifier? Whoa. They probably don't need it in the high mountains, but they might be doing it for other people. See you, Audrey. See you in the next one. Thank you for the great ideas. Thank you for the influence on buying more stationery. I didn't need that, but yeah, come back and we can chat about more stationery that we don't need. Isn't that how papyrus works? Papyrus is a plant, right? Yeah. But yeah, probably it might look very similar, but the thing is that they are more advanced technologically. Like there's books, and not all of them are like manuscripts. They're probably like there is the beginning of some kind of printing as well. Probably in some realms. But yeah, they are merchants, so they probably seen everything. But yeah, the uses of magic with the fabric can be multiple, definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes, so don't go anywhere, stay there, I'll be back. I'm back. Not quite papyrus. Papyrus is pounded. They can make dew catchers. Oh, yeah, I love that idea. Fresh water for high and dry places. Ooh. I like that. Yes, I can see them using that for maybe in some of the high peaks where you don't really have a quick access to like rivers or any like source of water that makes sense. Aside of course from like melting some snow and some ice, that would be great. Dew catchers, yeah. I'm gonna write that down, Hungry. Thank you so much. And yeah, being them very able to make fabrics, also use magic, it makes sense. Nice. Okay. Oh, so many ideas today. Thank you, guys. Hello, nobody. Welcome, welcome. There was something else that I wanted to do. I think it was mainly... Yeah, maybe adding a few strands of fur here too. And here it was looking too clean, so definitely needs some fur that goes out of this shape. Any ideas how I represent settings in my title screen? I could make it a book, but that's kind of boring. Quitting the game will probably be done with a candle flame that gets extinguished. Ooh, nice. These settings. Oh, let me think. Okay, so, so you said you're in a rustic cabin sitting on a desk. There's a stack of books and you can look outside the window. What else could that be? Because instead of a book, like something similar could be just a piece of parchment on the side, and maybe it's like detached from a book, and it's just placed on the side. And if you look closely at it, it has the settings. Maybe like it's written on the parchment as if it was written with a quill. That could be an idea. a little bit different than a book, still like in the realm of objects that could be on a desk. I like the candle flame that gets extinguished for like quitting the game. Making a mouth, and when you quit, the mouth closes. That would be so cool for like a horror game or something like that. Oh, maybe a clock you can tune. Okay, yeah. Or some like other object that you can kind of like tamper with. Okay, so this one, let's put it over here. Nice. I like how this is looking. I'm gonna save. And I'm thinking in the time that I have left, I think I will start doing the sketches for the warrior that with the giant goat. So let me create another group. And I think for now these will be very, very quick sketches. I just want to set the scene, because I was imagining goat scene from the front here and guys on top. And yes, this is a massive goat. I really wanted like an impossibly big goat, okay? Leave me alone. I don't want to hear anything about like oh, but this is too big. No. Okay, no. The setting doesn't have anything to do with time, but a clock is the most old-timey mechanical thing imaginable that you can tinker with. So hard to find other things for a low-tech RPG. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like something like that maybe is too advanced for your setting. It looks like very out of place. I don't know. They're just built different up in the mountains. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So yes, I will have my massive goats, okay? Okay, yes, I think this is the idea that I had in mind. This works well. Also, I think it would be nice to see a concept of these warrior up close. Maybe just to add another guy to better understand this scale. Why not? And same warrior, it would be nice to have a standalone concept to see it closer. So if I create some kind of a design for the armor, it would be nice to to see it to see all the details and be able to read it a little bit better. Still don't know how exactly do I want this armor to look like, so I'm just right now I'm just putting down ideas very quickly, and I'm gonna keep it simple for now, and on Thursday on the next live stream I will keep working on these, and I will also gather a few more references specifically for the armor. The goats are all really large, not quite elephant scale, but still. Yeah, this one is pretty big. Yeah, there are all kinds of goats in these mountains. Also, I always need a little bit of practice for animal drawings and sketches and animal concepts, creature concepts, so it's a good reason, this one, to experiment. I say such inspiring things. Well, meow meow. It could actually like hide a very deep meaning. I don't know. Maybe like my cat, when she says that to me, she's like trying to communicate something incredible, and I am the dumb one that doesn't understand. Okay, this is very, very messy as a sketch, but I like the overall shape. I think I'm going to divide these into two different pieces and have the shoulder piece being larger. am very happy because this scene especially is exactly how I was imagining the warrior that rides these massive goats. And the armor itself, as I said, I will need to find some more references, but I like this direction. I like this vibe. Just need to work on a few more variations. Actually, I don't know if maybe I've saved already a few images that could be very useful for this. So let me have a look. Tribe of the Stone. Okay, let's see here on Pinterest if I have something. I don't want to fight those people for sure. The goat will just run me over before their arms become a problem. 100%. Like, I see that huge goat coming, I hide. I haven't done anything wrong, but I will hide. I'm scared. Oh. Oh, nice. I like this. Like, a more refined version of these would be great. Ooh. Yeah, I want to take a few elements from here and there and just mix them, make my own version. Oh. Ah, ooh, I like these. This outfit looks more like a sort of like a ranger of the mountains. I wanted to do something more like a proper armor. So let's just stay here. Oh, this guy is cool too. Yeah, this is nice. Sorry, I need to use you, sir, and your amazing armor. Thank you. Oh no, I'm entering like a rabbit hole of a cool armor. What? Wow. Oh, the reference! Everything! Okay, this is the last one, but I also want to save this guy. I don't know, he has a very cool pose. This is so useful. These kind of like poses. So I'm gonna save him. There you go. Okay. Okay, I hope I'm done. I'm probably not, but I will look for other references, maybe like off stream. But at least now I have these, and I think it's a great collection. I like the overall shape of this one. It's just that I'm not convinced about some of the parts of the armor. I really like this one over here, the one on the upper left corner. So I might try something like that. Hello, Scampy7. Hello, welcome. Typical concept artist, like all in real life cultures in the world inspired this image. It was all necessary to build this and it was worth it. Yes. It's like, oh, what's your favorite color? Blue, purple, yellow, green, red. Like all the colors, all the colors. I need all the reference, and I like to mix different cultures. It's fun. Okay, now I think I'm going to give these guys some boots with maybe like some fur. Here he has some cloth wrap around his legs. It's actually been a very long time since I designed an armor, like a full armor. I think the last time was with the Discord challenge where you guys designed the family crests, the noble houses symbols, and I did one of the houses, the person from that house was wearing half of an armor. I think that's the last time. The armor reminds me of samurai armor. Yes, it has that kind of style because it's this one is basically a mix between Mongol and Chinese, and a little bit of probably like fantasy. But the techniques are very, very similar, and especially the fact that it's a very mobile armor. It moves when the wearer moves, and I definitely need this kind of armor for these people because they need to ride these goats. So they cannot have a very rigid armor. Also because in the type of weather where they live, you need to retain a little bit of mobility just in case you fall in the snow or whatever. Imagine like a Western style knight armor, like full armor, like one from maybe like the 17th century. It weighs so much and the person inside can barely move. Especially if it's one of those ceremonial armor where you literally cannot move. Yeah, kind of like both. These one, of course, will need to be a little bit more precise here, because I was thinking of having these armor having like metal plates that get sewn and probably fixed to some leather underneath, and yeah, I just indicated that very quickly, but it's not giving the vibe that I want, so I'm gonna just clean it up really quickly. Okay, let's see if I can do this before I go. 5 minutes? I don't know. It takes time to draw these metal plates. thinking that maybe like in this part here in the center, maybe there's something else, like maybe circular parts together with some plates. They have the mom I threw up stance. Bob, I threw up. Bob. Oh my god, it's so true. Yeah, stream is almost over. Like it actually went so fast today. I gotta tell all the things I wanted to say next time. Oh yes. If you're around on Thursday, that would be great. On Thursday, I think I'm going to concentrate on this scene over here. It's going to be fun. But good that you'll like the title screen idea. Yes, it's a great idea. I love it. You'll play testing without the demo being done. Exactly. Do they ride goats into battle? Pretty please? Absolutely they do. Yes, and this actually makes me think about goat armor in the future. Hello, Grayson! Mongolians! Yeah! Yeah, you just made it for the very last few moments of the stream. I think I'm just going to finish putting like all the metal plates on this part of the armor. But yeah, nice to have you here, Grayson. Hope your day went well. Mongolians. Yes, exactly. This is their true nature. Alba going to sell goat armor as microtransaction. Yep. Yeah, exactly. You need like 10,000 Alba coins to unlock the goat armor. I'm so sorry. My day was smooth. Nice. So I was able to leave earlier. Nice. Are these for the tribal stone? Yes, they are. These are the soldiers of the tribal stone. And they ride giant goats. Hope the stream was fun as always. Absolutely was, yes. At least for me. I had a great time. Hope you guys had a good time too. I thought the in-game currency are the bunny coins or whatever. Yeah, the rabbits. The rabbits, the monarchs, and the face and the hands. But those are the coins of just the realm of Tevwin. So I need to also like come up with the coins for the other realms. And yeah, the microtransactions inside of the game. What could that be? Like aside from like a Alba coin, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, now we need to attach these plates. That is a huge goat. Yes, it is. This is the big goat. Maybe the people are just real short. That could be it. Like we haven't seen them yet in you know, in relation to the other people from the realm. Maybe they're just shorter than normal. Oh, nice. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, let me save these ones so I can close it and make these real big, and let's save it. Nice. I actually didn't thought that I will be able to do like the soldiers designs and ideas today. I had the very clear idea in my mind about this scene, so at least I was able to put it down in a very quick sketch, and I'm going to focus on this one on Thursday. I would love for this to be, you know, a huge not a huge, but like a very nice scene, and I would love that to be colored and quite detailed. So I'm going to try and keep the drawing very clean. So yeah, I'm very happy. I like these designs, these armor designs. I will probably do other variations anyway, because I like options. And you know, there might be some parts that I like from one of these but not the other, and oh, there might be like another reference around that inspires me. So you never know. There you go. And what else? Oh yes, we also colored this scene today, which turned out really cool. I especially love the all the colors here on the goat, and I don't know, it's a very nice happy scene. I get to binge the rest of the streams now to figure out what this is all about. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you can find the lore videos, which are like shorter and divided by topics, where I speak about different factions or different like places from my project. But yeah, the streams are so many. I was just checking my channel yesterday, and there are so many. But I'm so happy that even when I started streaming, I started only on Twitch, and then I figured out how to do the multi-streaming. But I'm so glad that every time I streamed only on Twitch, I saved the video, the VOD, and I uploaded it on YouTube, so you can like easily see the very first live streams where I didn't even had the microphone set up correctly, and you couldn't hear me. It was all a mess. But now it's going better. You know, there's of course still room for improvement, but it's definitely going better. Okay, and I think I will leave you with the warriors and the giant goat. And yeah, if you're around on Thursday at 3 p.m. UK time, I will start another stream. And let's see if I maybe will do another longer stream, maybe like half an hour more. I would love to do as much work as possible before next week. But yeah, it's been very fun. I'm very happy of what I did today. And yeah, I had fun. Hope you had a good time, guys. In the name of the archival. I'm glad I found you. Oh, thank you so much, Peanut. Your art is incredible and the world building is fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm really glad that you found me and that you decided to spend some time with me and the folks here on chat. Thank you all so much for keeping me company today. As always, I had a great time. And yeah, I will see you in the next stream or in the Discord server. Yeah, exactly. Join the Discord if you want. I'm gonna drop the link in chat. Let's see if this works. And yeah, you can join that if you want. And you can find the link also in the description of the live and on my channel. Everything is in there. So yeah, thank you guys again. I will see you around. Oh, hungry. Yes, it's me. Drop the map in Discord and my life is yours. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna activate that channel that right now is private. I'm gonna put the map there, and as soon as I figure out how to do a sort of like a codex, like a lore bible, I'm going to add it there too. And for now, I'm just gonna drop the map. Alba, please. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna add couple of things, and then I'm gonna add it to the Discord. Promised. Cheers, guys. Thanks again. Goodbye. See ya.